Well, happened in Roslyn. An adult black bear swiped at a 17-year-old girl in the arm, and it caused, according to the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife, superficial scratches and torn clothing. It happened around 9:30 in Roslyn, which is right by Cleellum, a city that freaks me out. The girl's father, according to Como, said she was taking trash out in the dark, and there were two vehicles parked in front of the dumpster, so she didn't see the bear there. They startled each other, and the bear took a swipe at her. Now, before I continue, she didn't get harmed. Got freaked out, right? She got a little scratch, I guess. Might have to get a new shirt. But she's fine. Did the bear do anything that is out of the ordinary in this context? At all?
No, not really.
Right? I mean, let's give the benefit of the doubt to the bear that it was there at the trash because it was hungry, and this is why they tell you not to leave your trash out overnight. Do it in the morning before, but no one doesn't. So the bear goes out there, is hungry, gets freaked out by the girl who was equally freaked out, does a little bit of a swipe, and it wasn't that bad, and that's it. That's the end of it. Okay. So we're in agreement. We don't get mad at the bear here.
No.
Right. I'm not mad at the bear, and I'm not concerned about the bear either. They killed it. Fish and Wildlife officials said with the assistance from the Cleellum Roslyn Police Department and the Kittis County Sheriff's Office, the bear was quickly found and killed. They said in a statement, forensic evidence was collected and the bear will be transported to the Washington Animal Disease Diagnostic Lab for further evaluation. So that implies they think that potentially it could have something that rabies. Dude, bears. I don't know this world. Usually at this point, I make a joke about bears being gay men who are hairy.
Maybe it's got that deer zombie thing.
Ooh, the zombie deer. Can we stop killing animals that do things we expect them to do in situations that, is through no fault of their own? Like the whole, a wolf will eat some livestock. I get why you don't want that to happen, right? But I also get why a wolf would be like, I'm hungry. I'd like to eat that cow over there or chicken over there. Like, I get that. Do we really have to kill the bear?
Especially in this instance, it was just a swipe.
It was a little swipe. For all we know, it was like a playful thing. For all we know, it was the girl who caused the problem. Why do we automatically assume she's telling the truth? If it was a boy, I would assume the boy instigated.
Yeah, a boy would definitely provoke a bear.
Right? If this was a boy, 16, 17-year-old boy, oh no. I'm saying, what did that kid do to the bear? But because in this case it's a girl, I'm not expecting, but maybe that's wrong of me. I've been taught by the left not to have that kind of stereotype to, lens on viewing a situation. Girls can be just as devious as boys. Sometimes girls can be boys. That's what they say. I just feel bad for the bear. I mean, other than that, the bear had what's coming to it. And then over at Woodland Park Zoo, and this again, oh God. If they kill this little monkey, I'm going to lose it because I'm looking at a picture of a little baby monkey, a little baby gorilla. And it's adorable.
I don't think it's that cute, honestly.
Well, because you're an animalist. You're a monkeyist or a gorillaist. How dare you? What do you mean it's not cute? It's adorable. It can't get any more adorable. Like if you were to say, show me an image of an adorable baby gorilla, this baby gorilla would show up.
The face kind of scares me.
Yeah, because they're scary, but it's adorable scariness. Como says Seattle's Woodland Park Zoo made the decision to move its 1.5-month-old baby gorilla boy to another zoo. The zoo said it hopes the move will allow the baby gorilla to be raised by a surrogate gorilla mom and be socialized with a multi-generational family of gorillas. Why? Well, they say on June 28th, the baby boy was born to first-time mom Akenji and dad Kwame. Akenji did not show initial interest in caring for her baby, and human intervention was necessary. So you're going to punish the baby gorilla? Why don't you send the mom somewhere else?
Deadbeat gorilla mom.
Right? Oh my God. You know, equity, though. It's usually the guy who's the deadbeat. In this case, it's the mom. Why are we treating the mom like she did nothing wrong here? What does the dad have to say about that? You know, we never give rights to dads in these situations. It's always what the mom wants. The zoo's gorilla staff said that they've been providing 24/7 care since the baby's birth, and they're just tired of doing it. They're done. And so they decided to ship this adorable little baby out. They said they made attempts to unite Akenji and the baby, but has been unsuccessful. The staff also has been trying to train 3 experienced gorilla moms at Woodland as potential surrogates. How do you train a mommy gorilla? Don't they just know instinctively to do something, or they're just not interested, right? Like, how do you train it to be a mom? The zoo said although it has a strong track record with hand and assist rearing babies before introducing them to live in a social environment with other gorillas, not enough progress has been made. The Woodland Park Zoo is working with the Gorilla Species Survival Plan to weigh potential surrogate options across the country. So now you're going to send it across the country. It's not even like getting sent to the Point Defiant Zoo or something. They're sending it all across the country. What if it's in a place it doesn't want to go? I feel so, these stories are depressing to me. One, because the poor little baby gorilla has been rejected by its mother, looks at it and says, oh, this is scary looking like you. Horrible. So it gets rejected by mom and now has to go all over the place to another zoo, which is just a prison for animals. Why not send it to a sanctuary? Don't we have gorilla sanctuaries here that we can send them to, or somewhere where you've got a bunch of multi-generational gorillas who are living happy in space that, you know, they can actually live in and explore and enjoy, rather than this little tiny cage or whatever it is you're putting them in? Zoos are so depressing to me. Martin Ramirez, the interim senior director of animal care at Woodland Park Zoo, says, we include this option in our birth management plan in case it becomes necessary. We're confident the infant will be placed in a great home, and we'll share final details upon his safe arrival. Why would you say you're confident? Why, in a scenario in which the mom already rejected the baby, would you be confident that you're going to find a stranger mom who will then care for the baby? Right? It's a weird thing to be so confident on. What this means to me, let me translate it. It's someone else's problem now. And we're not even going to follow up because now it's their problem. We're not even going to text them and say, how are things? How goes it? We're just going to send them somewhere else. And we're going to send them to some like zoo in Oklahoma or something.
Ugh,
we don't care. I know, poor little baby. The zoo said the bonding period between a baby and mom is important and helps give the infant confidence. Oh, it's going to be a little self-conscious little baby gorilla. And it's going to become older and it's not going to know what to do.
We have to go to counseling.
It's going to have to go to gorilla therapy. And it's going to have to work through its problems with its mom. I mean, that could take decades. You never really get over that. Like that bad relationship with your mother. And every single time he goes out on the market and tries to meet like a gorilla wife, he's going to look for someone who's like his mom. He's going to basically look for his mom in his girlfriend or wife. And she's just going to be abusive and eventually just leave him anyway for another gorilla, his best friend gorilla. Right? Just abandon him like he was abandoned as a child. And then he's just going to be depressed, become suicidal. Going to have to put him on like Zoloft or something. This poor little gorilla. Guess you are going to have to just euthanize.